Here in the Show Me State, some Missouri businesses have come together and filed a legal challenge to overturn Proposition A.
Now, Proposition A will increase minimum wage and paid sick leave for employees. Our ABC 17's Gabrielle Tyner joins us live in studio tonight. Gabrielle, you were able to speak with some of the plaintiffs and a local business about this lawsuit.
Megan, Lucas, I was able to speak with two of the plaintiffs in the lawsuit, which was filed on Friday, and also the owner of Yellow Dog Bookshop in Columbia, who is in favor for Proposition A. Here's what they had to say.
We just voted for it, so it seems pretty clear what the will of the people is in Missouri on this topic. There are things that are going to benefit more people than they harm, I think. So I think we should just let it take place.
Businesses across the state who filed the lawsuit are challenging Proposition A on multiple items. Prop A passed on the November ballot with 57% of voters in favor of the measure.
What we're doing here, trying to overturn, isn't necessarily about the policy. It's really about the process. Because I don't think the voters really understood the full-reaching scope of the bill through its limited title and limited verbiage on the ballot.
The lawsuit states that Prop A violates the Missouri Constitution by having two subjects on the ballot, while the Constitution only allows one.
We think it has clearly two subjects and that it deals with both the minimum wage and family leave, which we consider to be two different things.
Chevalier disagrees.
I would say that those are the same subject, which is worker welfare.
The lawsuit also questions the ballot measure's financial impact.
We're also really questioning how they came up with the fiscal note on this, because I think it's going to cost a lot more than what the petition says that it's going to.
Jones says 38% of members of the National Federation of Independent Business say they have jobs they can't fill.
You know, what do? They got to raise the price, raise what people are making, and consequently, they've got to raise the price of what their goods and services are. It's just the way it works.
Shaw also tells me food safety could be at risk with the new sick day stipulations, which only require sick documentation if a person uses 3 or more days of paid sick time.
I think everyone out there that voted for this, if they knew that their food safety could be at risk by us not being able to ask, hey, are you healthy enough to work? I think they would have voted differently, or at least would have considered voting differently.
Regardless of the Supreme Court's decision on this lawsuit, the group wants to make sure employees and employers are in good hands.
We will be in the building talking about minimum wage and benefits to make sure that the consumer and the employer are both taken care of in the future.
The lawsuit says by exempting government entities and certain workers, Prop A violates the Equal Protection Clause. The Secretary of State's office tells me it has been served the lawsuit and they are currently reviewing it.
Thank you, Gabrielle. Minimum wage is set to go up from $12.30 an hour to $13.75 on January 1st.